What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to explain to you guys what my business plans are for my lawn care company as we are getting back into it. So if you missed my first video where I got back into it, explained where I've been, go watch that. I'll try to link it below. Anyways, I want to further explain what my plans are for my lawn care company and getting back into the side hustle grind. So for right now, as you guys know, I do have a full-time job. And lawn care is going to be just a side hustle thing to start with. So right now for this year, after I get my mower, get my equipment, and get everything, get my whole setup going, I'm looking at just doing it kind of part-time on the side, doing a soft start right now, if you will. Picking up a couple yards here and there, just enough to, have some fun money to go out and pay for my equipment, upgrades, and everything like that. So going into next season, as of right now, I don't have a crystal ball, of course, so I can't tell what's going to happen or how quick my business is going to grow right now or anything like that. So going into next season, as far as I know, it's going to be a part-time thing. Now, I do have different plans this time. One mistake that I made in my previous company was I only focused on myself. I only set my company up for my own success, and that was it. I really think that's where I struggled back in 2020, where it was almost impossible to get anybody to come help you work. That was one of the big struggles I had, especially when I had a lot going on at home in my home life. I couldn't get anybody to come help me out. It was really, really hard. I do understand part of that issue was on me. I feel like I may have been a little bit on the selfish side because I had set my company up for my own success. So what I'm going to do going forward is I'm actually looking at setting my company up for somebody else's success. So of course I'm going to make sure my bills are paid with it and I'm having fun and everything like that and try not to get burnt out. But one of my things I'm going to do with my company this year going forward is set it up to where I can hire employees and they'll be absolutely set. Going forward, I would really like to be able to grow enough to where I can hire a foreman to come out and pretty much run the company and let it be his company essentially. And I just kind of see the day-to-day stuff as well as I still go out and pick up a couple yards here and there and help them out. We could be a crew. Eventually, I would like my foreman to be able to be trained, know everything I know, and be able to handle the business on his own, be able to hire people, train people on, and I kind of see the day-to-day as well as pick up oddball jobs here and there and grow the company in other areas. For example, some of you guys may know I got into tree work back at the end of the other one. I would love to get back into some of that stuff, but that's a later video on another day. My plans going forward is to get my equipment set up and start picking up a couple of yards pretty local here in the area. Try to snowball effect just like I did in the beginning. Doing word of mouth, putting out door hangers, putting out Google ads. Not really going to do any Facebook ads this time. That was kind of a waste of money in my honest opinion, but we'll elaborate on that again in a later video. But the door hangers, the EDDM, and word of mouth were the best forms of advertisement that I've used in the last time I did this. So one of my big goals right now is to be able to hire somebody full-time going into next season to where they are full-time and I'm still part-time helping them out, getting them trained on in the beginning, but then they can run the company. I'm going to be very aggressive with how I structure my business to where I can set them up for success. I go as far as making sure that whatever employee I end up hiring for the foreman position, he is well off. He's got the new equipment, whatever works for them. They have the new vehicles, something that's going to be reliable on them. I'll drive the POS truck, beater work truck, just my car right now, and I'll get them in the truck. I really, really have a big vision in my head. Eventually, I would like to get into some other work, not just lawn mowing. I would like to get into the fertilization and weed control side. I would also like to get back into tree work side where you're trimming trees, cutting trees. You guys probably haven't even seen any content on that yet, but I did have a commercial chipper and I was doing all that. I would love to get back into that stuff and maybe even pick up on some landscaping sides. So you guys can kind of see where my head is going with this. I've got a big picture in my head. It's just a matter of I've got to make it happen. So I would love your guys' opinion and help on it. Comment if you guys have any expertise on this. I absolutely need your help. Comment it below what you think I should do to help better my chances of getting somebody that's good and reliable to come work for me and set them up for success as well. I have some ideas already, kind of like what I've just said, but I want to hear it from you guys. I was never able to hire an employee full time. It was always just a couple helpers here and there, but it was impossible. And I was paying them a lot of money, especially when I was getting a little on the desperate side trying to get somebody to come work for me. But again, this was back in a different time. This was 5 years ago. So you guys know what was going on 5-6 years ago. Anyways, I look forward to further hearing from all of you guys in the comments below, hearing what you think I should do. And I'm very excited to document the journey along the way. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe so you can stay caught up with what's going on in my company. Y'all, thank you for watching.